Section 6.3, the lone divider method. This is an extension of the divider-chooser method that we covered in Section 6.2. The difference between the two methods is that the divider-chooser method only works for 2 players. The lone divider method can be modified to work for any number of players. To keep things from getting too complicated, I will just describe the situation with 3 players. Some of the homework questions involve more players. However, as you will see, this is the kind of thing that is usually more complicated to describe than to actually do. Step 1. Someone is chosen to be the divider. Since this is generally a minor disadvantage, the divider is usually chosen at random. Step 2. Division. The divider divides the assets S into 3 shares of equal value according to her own judgment. Step 3. Bidding. There are 2 choosers. We will call one of them chooser 1 and the other one chooser 2. Each chooser must write down privately which of the 3 shares made by the divider they consider to be worth 1/3 or more of the total value of all of the shares. Both choosers are required to list all such shares. If one of the choosers lies and intentionally overvalues one of the shares in order to try to bias the game to get that share, it might work out. It might also result in getting what they actually think is less than 1/3 of the total value. It all depends on how what they write down matches up with the other chooser's shares. If one of the choosers lies and intentionally overvalues one of the shares in order to try to bias the game to get that share, it might work out. It might also result in getting what they actually think is less than 1/3 of the total value. It all depends on how what they write down matches up with the other chooser's selection. Step 4. Division. Case 1. The choosers between them identify at least 2 of the shares as being worth 1/3 or more of the total value. Each of them is given one of these shares that they personally value at more than 1/3. There are a few different ways this might work out. If there is not a way that is a clear win for both players, then the shares are assigned at random with the proviso that both players must receive a share that they personally consider to be worth at least 1/3 of the total. The divider is given the remaining share. Both choosers now have shares worth 1/3 or more of the value, and the divider has a share worth 1/3 of the value. Everyone has a fair share. Case 2. When both choosers pick the same share and only that share, then we need to adjust. If the 2 choosers agree which of the shares they think is the least valuable, then the divider is given that share. If they don't agree, then the divider is given one of the 2 undesired shares at random. Next, the 2 remaining shares are combined into 1 share, and one of the choosers is chosen, probably at random, to be the new divider. The process then follows the divider-chooser method described in Section 6.2. There are no new terms in this video. Now let's get started on our example questions. Question 1. 4 partners are dividing a plot of land among themselves using the lone divider method. After the divider D divides the lands into 4 shares, share 1, share 2, share 3, and share 4, the choosers, chooser 1, chooser 2, and chooser 3, submit their bids for these shares. Answer parts A through C. Part A. Suppose that the choosers' bids are: chooser 1 chooses share 3, chooser 2 chooses shares 4 or share 2, chooser 3 share 3 or share 2. Find a fair division of the land. Choose the correct answer below. First, look to see if any of the choosers must have a particular share. Chooser 1 must receive share 3. Since share 3 is gone, chooser 3 must receive share 2. But that's 2 now gone. This leaves only share 4 for chooser 2. The only unclaimed share is share 1, which now goes to the divider. To summarize, chooser 1 receives share 3, chooser 2 receives share 4, chooser 3 receives share 2, and the divider receives share 1. This is option A. Part B. Suppose that the chooser's bids are: chooser 1, share 1 and share 3, chooser 2, share 2 and share 3, and chooser 3, share 2 and share 1. Describe one possible fair division of the land. Choose the correct answer below. Again, first look to see if any of the choosers must receive a particular share. This time, no. Option A does not work because C3 does not want S4. Option B does not work because C2 does not want S4. Option C does not work because chooser 2 does not want S1. Option D does work for everyone. Chooser 1 gets S1, chooser 2 gets S3, chooser 3 gets S2, and the divider gets the one that's left, S4. Part C. Describe another possible fair division of the land with the bids chooser 1, S1, share 1 and share 3, chooser 2, share 2 and share 3, chooser 3, share 2 and share 1. Choose the correct answer below. This is the same set of choices by the choosers as in the previous part. In this case, we are being asked to find another fair division for this same set of choices. The first time we gave share 1 to chooser 1. This time, let's give chooser 1 S3, her other choice, so that we'll be sure to be selecting a different division of the shares right from the beginning. Chooser 1 receives share 3. Since chooser 2 will only accept share 2 or share 3, this means chooser 2 takes share 2. Share 2 is now gone. This leaves share 1 for chooser 3, and the divider gets share 4. This is the same set of Part C. Describe another possible fair division of the land with the bids chooser 1, share 1 and share 3, chooser 2, share 2 and share 3, and chooser 3, share 2 and share 1. Choose the correct answer below. This is the same set of choices by the choosers as in Part B. In this case, we're being asked to find another fair division for the same set of choices. Part C. Describe another possible fair division of the land with bids chooser 1, share 1 and share 3, chooser 2, share 2 and share 3, and chooser 3, share 2 and share 1. Choose the correct answer below. This is the same set of choices by the choosers as in Part B. In this case, we're being asked to find another fair division for this same set of choices. The first time we gave share 1 to chooser 1. This time, let's give chooser 1 share 3, her other choice, so that we'll be sure to be selecting a different division of the shares right from the beginning. Chooser 1 receives share 3. Since chooser 2 will only accept share 2 or share 3, this means chooser 2 receives share 2. This leaves share 1 for chooser 3, who will only accept share 2 or share 1, and the divider gets share 4. To summarize, chooser 1 receives share 3, chooser 2 receives share 2, chooser 3 receives share 1, and the divider receives share 4. This is option A. Question 2. 4 partners, Egan, Fine, Gong, and Hart, jointly own a piece of land with a market value of $480,000. The partnership is breaking up and the partners decide to divide the land among themselves using the lone divider method. Using a map, the divider divides the property into 4 parcels, share 1, share 2, share 3, and share 4. The accompanying table shows the value of some of the parcels in the eyes of each partner. Complete parts A through C below. First, let's look at the table of values they give us. We're told that the total value of the land is $480,000. This means that the total of each person's values will be $480,000. Let's figure out the missing values first. Egan, $480,000 minus $120,000 minus $195,000 minus $85,000 equals 80,000. Find 480,000 minus 175,000 minus 100,000 minus 95,000 equals 110,000. Gong, 480,000 minus 130,000 minus 125,000 minus 100,000 equals 125,000. Heart is a special case. This is the lone divider method, which means that one of the players must be the divider. The divider is the one who defines the shares, so the divider values all of the shares equally. Since none of the other players value all of the shares equally, Heart must be the divider. What is a fair share? In these methods, fair always means of equal value according to the person setting the value. There are 4 players, so equal means divide the total by 4. 480,000 divided by 4 is 120,000. Heart, as the divider, is going to value each share at 120,000. Notice the one value they had already given us for Heart was in fact $120,000. Now we are ready to answer some questions. Part A. Who was the divider? Explain. According to the values in the table, Heart was the divider because he's the only player who could have valued all 4 shares equally. Part B. Determine each chooser's bid. Remember, a bid in the lone divider method is just a list of the shares that the player considers to be at least fair. Using the numbers in the table then, Egan's bid, S1 and S2, Fine's bid, S1, Gong's bid, share 1, share 2, and share 3, Heart's bid, share 1, share 2, share 3, and share 4. Let me write those in. Share 1, share 2, share 1, share 1, share 2, share 3, and share 1, share 2, share 3, and share 4. Find a fair division of the property. First, see if any player or players must have a particular share and start with those players. Fine must have share 1. Since Egan can only accept share 1 and share 2, share 1 is gone, Egan receives share 2. With share 1 and share 2 gone, this leaves only share 3 for Gong. And Heart should receive share 4. Each of the players now has a share that they personally value as worth 1/4 or more of the total value. That's it for this one.